We don't want to forget about fresh herbs in our child nutrition programs because they offer so much flavor in our meals, especially when cooking low sodium. One of the most popular fresh herbs in child nutrition programs is cilantro. However, you have to be a little bit careful with cilantro because some folks do have a genetic predisposition to not like cilantro. It actually tastes like soap to them, but many people do enjoy it. The reason I'm demonstrating cilantro today is because I often get the question of how far can you cut down the stem with cilantro, because so many child nutrition professionals are using it. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you today. With cilantro, you can use a lot of the stem. You don't have to worry about it. It's a little bit different if you're using things like rosemary or thyme, because the stem on those is kind of woody and tough. So you have to actually take the herb off the stem, but not for cilantro. So what I do is I like to wash my cilantro as soon as I get it in, and then I lay it out to dry. If you have a lot of cilantro, you could put it in a 4-inch steam table pan with a false bottom, and after you wash it, you could put it in on top of that false bottom and then just let it air dry for a little bit of time. Okay, so now let's get to slicing. So here, I'm just going to put it in a bunch here, and then I'm just going to start chopping at the tip here. Now, with cilantro, you don't often have to worry about getting it too chopped. You can do kind of a rough chop, it's okay if you have big pieces like this because it's so delicious. But if you need to do a smaller chop, go right ahead. But you can see here that I cut all the way down to about where the cilantro stops growing on the stem. So I'm just going to discard those stems right there. And now I'm just going to go ahead and chop away on my cilantro. Now notice when I'm cutting my cilantro, I'm not doing this. You don't want to do that for a couple of reasons. One, it dulls your knife. It's not good for it at all. The other thing is that you're actually bruising the herb, and you don't want to do that because it doesn't have a very desirable taste when it's bruised. So that's why you want to make sure your knife is really sharp and you're just gliding your knife right through these fresh herbs and keeping those wonderful flavors right inside the leaves there and not going right into your cutting board. And there we have it, yummy, delicious cilantro.